Welcome to the UMO Coaches Show. I'm Michael Robertson for the Trojan Sports Network, joined today by UMO men's basketball head coach Joey Higginbotham as we wrap up the season for his Trojans. And Coach, obviously the record not really, and it doesn't really tell the story on the entire year for you guys, especially the second half of the year when you guys were able to get Jamal and the team back and kind of got things going. But when you look at the team and you look at the season as a whole, what do you take from it that you can take and move forward into the further seasons?
Take a lot. We got a lot of young guys that played a lot of college basketball minutes. So that's going to be beneficial for us going forward. From January on, we'd win a couple, lose a couple, and I knew going into the year that, if we could finish a couple games above 500, around 500 with this young group, that'd be a great accomplishment. And we did that basically from January. Now, before then, we were battling a lot of things, and we still did that January with missing a couple key components that we thought were going to be with us. So I'm very excited about next year. We got everybody coming back. We don't graduate anybody. And then hopefully we can add a couple pieces to it and hopefully get back and challenge the top of the league.
How important is that for team chemistry to make sure you've got obviously a solid unit and everybody coming back, but to make sure those guys stay together and keep that solid core?
It's very big. Chemistry is big. It's huge. And this group is a good group of kids. They got along pretty good. They worked hard. Got to get a little more competitive in our practices, which with some injuries and things like that, we didn't get as competitive as we wanted in practice every day. But it's important to these guys. They seem to get along good. They're excited about going into the postseason, which we start at the end of this week, and excited about bringing a couple pieces in to join.
But you look at this next month and a half or so left of school and of the academic year. What will that look like for not only you and the coaching staff, but also the players as well?
It's going to be a challenge because we got to get back to working, a little bit harder. Things aren't going to be easy. If you want to win, it's usually not easy. So we got to get back. It's going to be a big weight room, getting us stronger and faster and things like that. We're going to get back on the court Wednesday, back in our individual workouts. But it's going to be a big, let's say almost 2 months, I guess, for us to get prepared for them to get into the summer where they can, do the things they need to do, and then come back here in the fall so we can hit the ground running in August.
Obviously looking well ahead into the summer, but as a coach, what mindset do you have when you send your players off for the summer and
Right.
many times don't see them for quite a while, a couple of months? How do you handle that as a coach, and what is your plan, especially for this group to kind of keep up with them?
It's tough, especially we don't have the summer school situation where we see our guys every day. And as a coach, as over-controlling coaches as we are, you want to have your hands on your guys all the time, but you go 2.5, 3 months without seeing them. It's tough. It really is tough, but you're trying to stay in touch with them, texting them, calling them, making sure they're doing the right things, working hard every day, and being prepared and being good when they come here in August, not where we start conditioning and we're lagging behind and guys are out of shape, but just try to stay on top of as much as you can, and then hopefully they're communicating to each other, and that helps a lot when they hold each other accountable, either by phone or some of them live close to each other, things like that. But you're hoping they're doing the right things, and you're just trying to stay in touch with them any way you can. Phone, text, Skype, FaceTime, whatever it is. You're just trying to. It's a tough time this summer, but you got to do what you got to do.
Well, thank you very much for your time, Coach.
Appreciate
Thank you for meeting with us every single week here over the 2016-17 season. And we look forward to talking to you 2017 and 18.
Definitely looking forward to it.
This has been another edition of the UMO Coaches Show.